Okay, progress is certainly good, and it certainly bodes well for some big events in the coming days.
That's right. In some cases, it might be a game-time decision. A lot of people are wondering right now, is the smoke going to ruin my weekend?
Yeah, let's get to Pick 7's Katie Corrado, who's live in Queens with what we know. Katie.
Corey, Shirley, good evening. It's what everybody wants to know on Friday Eve, right? Mr. G was just very optimistic with the weekend forecast and how this haze is going to all play out. But keep in mind, we still have an air quality alert. Right now, the air quality index where we are in Queens is at 159. That's better than what it was last night, but it is still considered unhealthy for all people. So the question is, how is this going to impact some of the biggest weekend events? Event organizers and elected officials are looking toward the sky for guidance about whether weekend events can proceed as planned.
There's no assurance of what the weather's going to be, so it's going to be a last-minute decision, I'm sure.
Governor Kathy Hochul issuing guidelines Thursday that will determine if it's off to the races Saturday for the Belmont Stakes. The New York State Gaming Association ordered Belmont Park today to cancel all races, workouts, and training indefinitely.
If the air quality exceeds 200 at the facility, at any facility, there will be no racing. That's going to be canceled if the air quality is above 200. If the air quality is 150 to 200, only horses that pass an additional pre-race vet examination will be permitted to race. And we're closely monitoring this because this is a national phenomenon. People come from all over the country. It's huge for the local economy.
Governor's Ball was up in the air Thursday afternoon, but it appears likely to start on time Friday. The festival tweeted, quote, "Skies are clearing in NYC and conditions are expected to be significantly improved by tomorrow. Gates will open at 11:45 a.m. as planned." New York City's official advice is to continue to limit outdoor activities and mask up. Mayor Adams says he will not force individual events to cancel.
If we ever reach a point, as we have shown, if we reach a point where you have to shut down things, we're willing to do so. The precedent is already there. We're not at that point. We're at the point where each entity will make their determination based on the sound recommendation by the Department of Health and Psychiatry.
Now, where we are right now in Flushing Meadows Corona Park, this is where Governor's Ball is going to be kicking off tomorrow. So it's empty now, practically empty, but it is going to be packed tomorrow. So Governor's Ball going on as planned. But at the same time, New York City Public Schools have announced that all classes tomorrow will be virtual. Reporting live tonight in Queens, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. And officials in New Jersey asking folks to be cautious despite the improvement that we're seeing, and here's why. Patterson has seen a 30% increase in calls tied to respiratory issues. In Hackensack, doctors say they're seeing more cases, but thankfully have not been overwhelmed.
We're seeing some cases on our adult side, but we're seeing a little bit more coming in on the pediatric side. So I highly recommend this. If you don't have this, cloth masks will do, but they're not ideal. What about KN95 or something? KN95 is good as well.
State of New Jersey distributing N95 masks in 6 locations, including Newark Penn Station. Also, they're going out in Hoboken, Secaucus, and Trenton. You can just ask a transit worker. One manufacturer has also donated masks to Patterson, which is making them available at City Hall, police headquarters, and more than a half dozen firehouses.
And the smoke